to unfold before our very own eyes the very first television title defense for the new champion, Devon, and it's happening now.
Introducing first, being accompanied to the ring by Robbie E. from Swansea, Wales, Robbie T.
All right, Robbie T is set for his first shot at champ. Yeah, I know I'm not on the list.
You're on my list.
Oh, am I really?
You punk.
Well, you're on a lot of lists, I'm sure, my friend. Let's go ahead and get to the subject at hand, though. That is the World Television title defense, and the very first one at that for the new champion, Devon, who was victorious at Victory Road. And what a challenger in the form of the man from Swansea, Wales, Robbie T, here on Xplosion.
And his opponent from New York City is your TNA Television Champion, Devon.
And how about that, huh? The very first singles championship in the 20-year history, the 20-year career of that man, Devon. And you, Mr. Bishop, have to be impressed with the very fact that for 23 title reigns of his career, it was with Bully Ray, your good close personal friend. And now, out on his own, he's done pretty well for himself.
Done pretty well is an understatement. Look, it's not what have you done for me in the past, it's what have you done lately. And Devon lately has really come into his own. He's in phenomenal shape at this stage of his career to recommit himself the way he has, to be as focused as he is, and to be able to take that World Television title is a testament to not only him as an individual, but certainly him as an athlete. I'm very, very impressed.
And state the fact that it's been now just almost a year to the day that he and his tag team partner Bully Ray split up. He refocused himself and trained for this one opportunity to obtain championship gold, and he did just that at Victory Road, defeating Robbie E, who's in the ring accompanying his bodyguard, his henchman, his muscle, his bouncer, Robbie T.
Well, it's going to be an interesting matchup. Robbie T certainly has got the weight advantage, no doubt about it. He's a stronger individual, and let's face it, it is what it is. He's younger. On the other side of the equation, you've got a wily veteran in Devon, a man who's been up and down every road in the country, around the world for that matter. And I would bet on experience all day long, but this is a match that really either one of these two guys can win it. But if I had to put money on it, put it on Devon.
Has a lot of momentum coming out of that big win at Victory Road over Robbie E, and Robbie T taking it to him right off the bat. Going to have to be that power, that size advantage you spoke of to get the true advantage in this match where he's in there with a veteran, a guy who's been around 20-plus years. And I got to ask you one question. I know you still talk to Bully Ray a lot. I know you guys are probably buddies. You hang around a lot. You got a few things in common. Not really like backstage too well. But I got to ask you something. What does Bully Ray think?
Who the hell are you? Who the hell are you to determine whether or not I'm liked or not liked? You are a pariah backstage. You are a punk. You are the person that people try to avoid backstage. And you're talking about whether or not I am liked?
I have to ask you.
Stick to the match. Stick to the match.
What is it like to go around completely oblivious to the fact that nobody likes you?
You're a jackass. Cover here. 1, 2. You're a complete jackass. You're ignoring what is going on inside of the ring to try to make you take your personal shots, your own personal agenda.
That's right.
And what's with the Twitter crap you're spreading around about me?
Right.
Who the hell do you think you are? I am a veteran. I deserve respect.
Right. I try and tweet before midnight. That's usually my deal. Here's a cover. Robbie T.
Cover. He was a little slow to get to that cover. Robbie T, as strong as he is, as athletic he is, he's going to have to be quicker going in for a pinfall than that if he expects to beat somebody like Devon.
I'll tell you what, since making that transition out of the tag team world into the singles world, it has been a great, great year for Devon, culminating in that big win and now taking those chops outside. Look out for Robbie E.
And this is inherent to who Devon is.
We're going to see what happens.
He is fighting.
Takes him out of the ring now, throws him back in. This match continues when we return. World Television title match here on Xplosion.
And this is one, let me jump in here. This is one of the things that I like about Devon. every time he's down, when you think he's out, when you think he's running out of gas, this is when the fight kicks in. This is who Devon is. He grew up on the streets. He learned to fight out of the streets. And the first time you think you're in the ring with him and you've got the upper hand is when you really should be looking out for him.
And certainly after what's happened the last several minutes here with Robbie T taking full advantage of the situation, just a small distraction by Robbie E on the outside of the ring turned the momentum in Robbie T's favor. And look at that, just digging that boot. I mean, we're talking 280 pounds into the back of the neck of Devon. And look at this.
I can't believe that Nat had the guts to try to stick his slimy nose in that ring. And now here's Devon. This is the fighter that I'm talking to you about here. Nice move, though, by big Robbie T. And again, he's taking his time.
And certainly since aligning himself with Robbie E, we've seen a number of different, I guess, mentors along the way for Robbie T along the way. And certainly in a very short time now, a serious threat to the World Television Championship held by, oh, there's a big slam. Held by Devon. Here's a cover. One. Very close.
Have you noticed that now? We've had 2 near falls probably in the last 2 or 3 minutes. On both occasions, if Robbie T would have moved in a little bit quicker, if he would have been a little bit more aggressive rather than posturing and posing and making sure the cameras were on him, he might have had a victory. He might have been on his way home. That's an experience.
That is exactly right. When you're talking about 20 years up and down the roads. No, look at this. Just clubbing right across the chest of Devon by the native of Swansea, Wales.
Where the hell is Swansea? First of all, if I was from a place called Swansea, I wouldn't admit it. I would change it to something. I would say I was from somewhere else. Where the hell is Swansea,
and I'm
Wales?
sure they would elect you mayor. It's a beautiful place. I've been there twice. Oh, big shoulder block. Doesn't take the big man down. Ducks the clothesline, and there it is.
Nice. I can't believe that did not take Robbie T off his feet. That is a powerful man, Devon, and he's got some steam behind him. Now he's got him down. There you go, Devon. Nice move.
And a big follow-up with Robbie E on the outside.
Robbie E just got invited to the party. List or no list. Hello.
And now Robbie T, those clubbing arms across the back, and now, oh, come on, you're kidding. Robbie E joins in and puts the boots to Devon, and this is obviously out of sheer anger after how everything went down at Victory Road when Robbie E issued that challenge.
Yeah, I'm going to talk to you all about anger as soon as the show's over, brother. I got some anger I want to talk to you about.
I look forward to it. Here's a clothesline.
There you go, price of admission. Devon paid it. Now he gets to take these guys to his party. See ya!
And Devon cleaning house. Getting rid of Robbie E, getting rid of Robbie T. And coming out of this week's Xplosion, still World Television Champion.
Here is your winner by disqualification and still your TNA Television Champion, Devon.
And I'll tell you what, Eric, he really had to fight off not only one, but 2 men there and able to hold on to his World Television Championship. Certainly this far in, I'm telling you what, we might have ourselves a long-reigning champion in Devon.
Indeed, and you can't tell me he's not one fired-up World Television champ.
We're coming back with more. This is Xplosion. Devon, victorious via disqualification in his first television title defense. It's JB here on Xplosion. What a match earlier we saw between Robbie T. Robbie E, let me ask you something. What was that? What was going on with him?
Listen, bro. First, Devon robbed me of my Impact Wrestling television title, and tonight he robbed Robbie T of a victory. I mean, what is it with that guy and robbing people, bro? JB, do you have an explanation for this?
Yeah, well, I mean, he couldn't get the job done.
What do you mean I couldn't get the job done? That ref falsely made a disqualification because him and Devon have some kind of secret plan, and it's all a part of the conspiracy against Big Rob and Bigger Rob. And you know what? Frankly, we're sick of it. There's going to be some changes around Impact Wrestling because never again is Robbie E or Robbie T going to look like a stupid hamster. You got that, JB?
All right, I got it. All right, we're out of time.
Whoa, and you're not on the list, bro. Okay,
What do you mean, of course?
Get rid of him, bro.
Please, I'm out of here. Please, stop it. Welcome back to Xplosion TV. Jeremy Borash along with you. Let's welcome in the World Television Champion. Well, you survived your first title defense as a singles champion, Devon, of course. Frustrating, though, with Big Rob.
Hey, Rob, when you came down to my school in Orlando, you wanted me to help you out. You wanted me to teach you the ropes, which is what I did. Then you wound up hanging out with that idiot, Robbie. Well, you know something? Tonight, Robbie, you got a lesson in why the student should never, ever double-cross the teacher. Tonight, you got your ass handed to you. And I don't give a damn what they try to pull. Robbie, Big Terry, I'll take both of you on at the same time. It doesn't matter. As a matter of fact, that's what happened tonight. And what happened was both of your asses got tossed right over that top rope. So I invite you, come on back, because when everything is said and done, Devon will testify all over your ass.
Devon, let me ask you one last question. I have just been told, informed moments before I went back on this interview now, that next week you have agreed to a match defending against the former X Division champion, Kid Cash.
Hey, Kid Cash, I'm not taking anything away from you. I've seen what you can do. Hell, I followed your career all through the years. I've seen you in other companies. But make no mistakes about it. Tonight, I'm coming in, and I'm coming in strong. You're going to have to kill me where I stand to take this belt off of my waist. So you better bring your A game, because I guarantee you I'm going to bring my A game and everything else that's associated with it. Oh, my brother, testify!
All right, it is next week. He's a fighting champion. Devon taking on Kid Cash.